Hi, I'm Andrea White, CEO of Elite Business Coaching, here to share some critical, crucial steps for you to take every year to close and begin the year strong. So, first up, let's talk about how to end the year strong. Very often, as solopreneurs, we're very caught up in our day to day, getting all the things done, helping our customers, fulfilling our orders, all of the things. And very often, these two critical things that can actually make our business over the moon so much better, we skip over them because we're spending so much time in our business. And so, if nothing else, you got to figure out a way to make these two things happen. The first thing you have to make happen around this time, maybe November, December every year, you want to take a day, a weekend, a mini retreat with yourself, whether you're closed up in your home office, or if you're able to do like me sometimes, I get a hotel room and it's just me in a really nice, fresh space that helps me to think creativity. With creativity, it allows me to think above and beyond. And so I spend that time looking at the year that I'm currently in. And so, for instance, for 2021, I will review my sales. How much did I make in sales? What were my busiest months? What were my slow months? What kind of activity did I have in my business? Or what was like some circumstances or situations that were going on that maybe caused some of those months to be slow or to really have a really fast pace? What were some of my best sellers? What are some of the themes of the comments that I received across all of my social media platforms from, whether they're my clients or just my fans and followers? Is there anything in there that can help me to do something better in 2022 or to do something less of in 2022? And so I just spend some time looking at all of the things that happened in 2021: sales, profit margin, how much did I spend on marketing, what was my return on investment in that marketing. And so just looking at all of your data points and then making decisions like, if you have products, what products sold the most? And will they still be on trend in the upcoming year where you can expect for them to still have pretty high sales? Or is something new going to be trending in your space? And what do you need to make that a part of your product or service line in the upcoming year? Is that new product or service, is it going to cost you more money? Um, and so, definitely any changes that you're making in your business, from one year looking in the past to the next year looking in the future, you also want to account for any additional expenses that you may have. And so, while ideally I'm talking about, 1 year planning, a really a good solopreneur is really going to have a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plan. But we'll start right here for now, and then you can rinse and repeat for years coming up. But you want to take a look around and make sure you know about trends that are happening in your space. What can you expect in terms of hot items, in terms of products and services? Do you already offer that product or service? If you don't, what is it going to take for you to offer that product or service? Or is there something that you can do differently with that product or service to make your business stand out? So it's not necessarily about doing what everybody else is doing, but what's your twist? What's your innovation? What makes you stand out? While it may be a very similar product or service that other people are offering. What are you going to do to spice it up so people will want your product or service versus the next person? So all of this is about looking in the past, looking ahead, being very intentional, making strategy, looking at expenses, creating a budget for yourself and for your business, and then also having sales goals. And so when we talk about beginning the year strong, it's December 2021 right now. So you will want to go ahead right now, press pause, and find some time, a block of time, where you can at least plan through January through March 2022. And this is if you haven't in the past done any planning around looking at your previous year, planning for your future year. You want to go ahead and begin to look at January through March, and you want to make a sales goal for yourself for January, for February, and for March. And so say if you want to make, $10,000 in January, $10,000 in February, $10,000 in March. What does that look like week by week? What do you need to make each week to be able to end with a net of $10,000 at the end of January, February, and March? And so week by week, what products or services are you going to feature? How are you going to promote them? You got to make sure that your marketing plan matches your sales plan. So you don't want to be marketing about something and selling or featuring something different. You want to make sure that those two things are in alignment, and that those two things are in alignment with helping you to hit your sales goals. And so you do want to avoid only talking about and only posting sale, buy, 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 buy. You want to have a really good variety in terms of maybe some informational posts, some entertainment posts, if that's your desire, if that fits your brand, if that fits your personality. But you certainly want to make sure that you're also posting, and your call to action at the end of that post is about a particular product or service that you have for sale. And so you want to make sure that your content in your posts and what you're selling actually go together and they are aligned. Otherwise, people get confused, and they don't know. A confused mind will not buy. A confused mind will not buy. And so you want to make sure that your marketing matches your sales, and it's all driven by your sales goals. And so if you know you want to make $10,000 in January, you want to think about week by week by week, and then even day by day by day. What do you need to promote? How do you need to promote it? Do you need to offer in week one some type of coupon, discount, free shipping? And then in week two in January, do you need to put together a collaboration with someone that complements your particular products and services, and then you're able to introduce your products and services to their audience, and vice versa? And then that is a great way to actually be able to hit your sales goals. And then in the third week in January, perhaps, you're just doing regular posts around your particular product or service that's for sale. And then perhaps in the fourth week, maybe you amp it up with, frequency of posting in terms of hitting that particular sales goal. So that is critical to being able to begin and really have a strong year throughout. And then ideally, you're not just planning for January through March 2022, but you actually are planning for January through December 2022. So at the end of December 2022, what do you want to have as your net? What do you want to have as your profit margin? And then what does that look like from month to month to month in 2022? And what does that look like for your business activities from week to week and day to day? And how much is it going to cost you for advertising, for giving discounts, for paying for shipping and handling, for ordering the amount of inventory that you need? to be able to meet that particular sales goal. And so very often as solopreneurs, we're so busy in our businesses doing the work of our businesses that sometimes it can be challenging to actually take a step back and do some review, make some decisions, know what our business is costing us, knowing where we can cut back, knowing where we need to step up and step in, knowing where we may need to spend more money, as well as knowing what how we need to tweak our products and our services and our customer service to be able to hit our sales goals. And so it's just a catch-22. It is one of those things that you really just have to find the time and make it a priority in terms of reviewing each month, reviewing each quarter, and certainly reviewing the year, and then making decisions based on those reviews, based on the return on investments that you've made in marketing or collaborations or even your inventory. Is there inventory that you need to move because you made a wrong pick in what you thought was going to trend out of your store really well? So all of those things you need to look at. You need to have a sense of what worked well, what didn't work well. What do you want to carry forth in the next year? How much is it going to cost you to carry it forth in the next year? As you grow, your expenses typically grow. And so especially if you're counting on sales growth, you need to also count on expense growth as well. So don't forget that. Okay, so those are some critical things for you to think about as you close and begin each year. This is something that you want to do every year. It's something that you want to do really each month. You want to take a look at what's happening in your business each quarter, what has happened in your business, and then certainly for the year as a whole, what has happened in your business. Do an audit and make decisions about how you want to plan for the year coming. Okay, and so if you are catching this particular video anytime before December 13th, 2021, you want to go ahead and catch a seat in our Solopreneur Playbook Masterclass at elitebusinesscoaching.org, Solo Masterclass. We kick off on December 13th. 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My students and clients love my master classes because we are all about business, strategy, getting it done. We're not spending half the time talking about me and selling a program. We are talking about your businesses, your budget, your brand, your customers. And so jump on into the master class so that you can have a leg up and get to the front of the line for your business in 2022. We are going to be covering getting clear about your customers. There are only 4 ways to increase your revenue. We're going to talk about what those 4 things are and how to plan for those things in your business. We're going to create a customer journey for your customers to come into your business and stay in your business and bring other people into your business. We're also going to talk about and develop strategy around making sales on social media and more. So check out elitebusinesscoaching.org, Solo Masterclass. If you are watching this video anytime before December 13th, 2021, we kick off on the 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. And don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. I almost forgot. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. New videos are uploaded usually every Sunday evening. You can catch a new video tutorial, and then I'm also live every Thursday on Facebook and Instagram, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with another free business tutorial. And then I've just started LinkedIn Lunch and Learns on Friday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can catch me across all those platforms, as well as make sure that you share that information with your business besties. So like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and catch me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well. All right, until next time.